Hey guys, I just went and took out my frustration at the gym. So I'm feeling a little better now. I don't usually get like that. Yeah, I always like to stick to the positives in every situation, but yeah, I can get a little dark sometimes. Yeah, I just, after a session like that, after I was so depleted, and I know you guys could tell from my grief video there how much that took out of me. That board was the last thing I wanted to see, and it was the first thing I walked into after that session. So yeah, my anger got the better of me, but you know what? I still hold on to everything that I said. Like, I could have understood that message the next morning, like in the morning, if they would have put it on the board, but they put it on the board so that it was the first thing we walked into after a grieving session like that. So yeah, that was not thought through very well on their part. But you know, nobody's perfect, right? I do get that they want us following all the rules and guidelines when we're off the property, off the grounds, but that's the kind of message that we could have read in the morning. But whatever, man. It's over, it's done. Let's move on. That grief one was a big one. And I am very much still grieving over losing custody of my daughter. But I haven't lost her, so in a sense I'm not grieving because I did not lose her. I will get her back, and I have the support of a lot of people to help me do that. I will not let certain people bring me back down. I have worked my butt off to get to where I am right now. I am a much better, stronger, wiser, and mature, responsible, and accountable human being than I have ever been in my entire life. And I know that everyone's going to see it. They're going to be able to see it. And when I do end up going to court, the truth always comes out and the truth always prevails. I won't have to say very much because my experiences will speak for themselves. What I've gone through will speak for itself. And my daughter and I will be reunited. And then all of this suffering that I have gone through, it won't be for nothing. I haven't been ready to finish my story. I think I only released part 1 and 2 of it. And but everything unfolds as it does, because I've learned a lot more about what I went through and why while I was here. So it made me understand my addiction better, and also why I stayed in such an abusive relationship for so long. There's a lot of people who judge me for the choices that I made, but you know what? I don't care anymore. If they want to judge me, that's on them. I've learned not to carry other people's shit. And I'm not going to carry anyone else's shit but my own. And I will own up to my shit. I own up to the fact that no, I did not make the best choices. Yes, I did screw up. But you know what? It's not the past that matters. It's what I do from here on out that is going to matter and make the difference. And as long as I keep proving that, no one can use my past against me to keep my daughter from me. And that's all that matters. I spoke a bit today about my recovery plan. And nothing is set in stone yet. But I know what I have to do. And my higher power, creator, guides me with everything. So everything is going to unfold exactly the way it should. I have no control over it. I have control over my actions, what I choose to do with what I've learned. And I know that as long as I stay true to myself and my truth, that Creator will guide me in all the rest. I don't need to worry anymore. I don't need to fight anymore. I'm free. And I need to be free. I am so extremely grateful for all my brothers and sisters in the program. It has been such an amazing experience sharing all of this with all of them. I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I'm really excited for the future, because my recovery journey does not stop here at Round Lake. It's gonna keep going and going and going. And I'm going to keep sharing my journey and sharing my story and letting my voice be heard and making my voice be heard, because what I have to say matters. May not matter to you, but it's going to matter to somebody. It's going to make a difference to somebody. I mean, I've already had people come up to me and tell me that me sharing my story has made a difference in their life. And that's all that matters. So part of my recovery plan, when I get out of here, it's to go back to doing my NA meetings, 5 meetings a week, my CA meetings, getting involved in the NA and CA program, doing service work, giving back to the community. I want to volunteer either at a daycare or at a women's shelter or something. Go back to school. Keep seeing my therapist. Obviously, keep doing these video journals and sharing with you guys, because honestly, me doing these videos has helped me more than anything ever has. I want to keep doing artwork. I want to get involved in my community on the reserve. I want to learn my language. I want to talk to elders. I want their knowledge. I want to learn more about my culture, because I'm quite ignorant in the ways of our traditions. And I want to be a good mother. And I was already a great mother to my child, and everybody knows this. That's natural in me to be a great mother. I just needed to get rid of my ex and get rid of my addiction and, get my life back on track, which I'm doing. There were mistakes that I was making in my parenting, even before me and my ex-husband separated and divorced. I was way too lenient, and I spoiled the heck out of her. And I let too much shit slide. And I realize that now. And then when me and my husband split up, I was guilt parenting her. So I would let her get away with murder, because I felt so guilty for our broken family, that I was letting her get away with everything and anything. And I see all that now. So I think what also I'm going to do when I get out of here is take some parenting classes and some communication courses. to learn better communication skills, because that will not only help in my parenting, but it will help me in my journey when I want to open a recovery house for women and children. And it will help me communicate with the community that I want to help. So that's my recovery plan in a nutshell. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I'm gonna have a shower and hopefully fall asleep, because I need to sleep. I'm drained and exhausted. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Sweet dreams.